What's cooking, Juventus fans? Welcome back to your old lady's favorite YouTube channel. Today, and of course this week, becomes a very eventful news week for the Juventus transfer market. Of course, we got Dusan Vlahovic. We're looking at some other options, and now it looks like some players could actually be departing from Juventus. Is it Aaron Ramsey? Is it? No. Anyway, stick with us. We'll fill you in. We got some big news to talk about coming in now. Ciao ragazzi, welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone. My name is Justin Sofro. Today it's Friday, January 28th, 2022, and of course I have your latest rundown of all things Juventus. Before we get into anything though, make sure you go ahead and smash that like button, hit that subscribe button to the channel, and also make sure you hit that bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest videos. Let's also make sure, if you're new here, but if you haven't heard already, we are doing a massive giveaway. We are giving away a free official Juventus. I don't know why I keep saying free. I keep doing it. I don't know why, but we're giving away an official Juventus Dusan Vlahovic. We thought 28. Now it's number 7. DiMartio got that wrong. So I guess it's a number 7 jersey shirt for Dusan Vlahovic. He likes to play with us, so we're gonna play with you guys. That was a weird way to say it. Anyway, you're getting a number 7 Dusan Vlahovic jersey. One lucky winner will get it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. And, of course, make sure you're also retweeting that post that we shared on Twitter as well. Again, you may not win this time, or we had a lucky winner, Joseph Caballo, last time. Now we're going to have somebody else win. We'll see who gets it this time. But promise you guys, if you want, we want to give back to the fans. That's what we do here, and that's a big thing I believe in. We appreciate you guys, the fans of Juventus. I'm not saying fans of us, fans of Juventus, but we want to give back to our subscribers. And thanks to each and every one of you for hanging around here. We're going to try to keep giving stuff away here down the line as well. So a new winner every once in a while. We'll see if it happens. Let's just go ahead and jump into it. We got news for the day. Let's get into it. First up, we got to first off, this is the big news story of the day. We got some other stuff that's really important that we want to get to, but the big news story of the day, and who knew it would be Dejan Kulusevski. Romeo Agresti is out here saying that Tottenham are giving serious thoughts to signing Kulusevski. They are working on the framework of a deal, so it seems that Paratici is very interested in bringing him back. I don't know how, I wonder how Antonio Conte really thinks about him. He thinks he can utilize him in a serious manner. I don't recall a lot of that in the past, but we'll stick through it. There's a few of these stories about Kulusevski, so let's get through them because they're all associated. Next up is Nico Schira is saying that Arsenal have offered a loan with the option to Kulusevski, while Tottenham are ready to offer Juventus an 18-month loan with an option to buy, which could become an obligation upon reaching certain conditions, which... Sorry, Arsenal. Once again, somebody's outdoing you. Once again, it's a class act. You're getting outclassed by the Italians. Once again, the Italians that are at Tottenham. With this, an 18-month loan could be good. That's a long loan. Obviously, for Juventus, that's good, especially if you don't think that Kulusevski is going to end up, becoming a useful player under Allegri, really in the system that he does, as well as just when I think about. Get those wages off the books, but then also you can sell them in the end. Or if he ends up developing, maybe the option wouldn't be that bad for us. It's obviously going to be good for Tottenham. Let's continue on, though. There's also David, Ornstein. Sorry, I apologize. I have my contacts in for some reason. They're worse than my glasses. Anyway, Tottenham working on a deal to sign Dejan Kulusevski from Juventus, a 21-year-old Swedish attacker contracted to 2025. So if deal happens, would expect a loan with an option or obligation. Paratici is a big admirer. And let me see if there's any more of this when it comes to him. I believe the next one up is about Bentancur. Let's make sure. Yep, that's it. All right. So, and watch me be wrong and the next one not be Bentancur. Anyway, my thoughts on this. Obviously, these are huge headways that are being moved. I wonder, this is just me, pontificating, if you will. But I wonder if right now, like literally Allegri, maybe the Elkin, say somebody was like, okay, enough of this crap. Enough of it. Something needs to be done. Players need to be moved. Somebody's going to have to move. Kulusevski, you're next on the block. Sorry about your luck. We got Vlahovic. He's going to be the guy moving forward. That puts you back another seat, especially when you're back a seat from even maybe Bernardeschi at this point. We love our baby Giraffe, but it seems maybe it won't be. It's not in the future. It's not in the near future, at least. We'll see what happens and how it pans out. I also want to think it would be hilarious to me, and I don't know if you guys think this is funny, but massively hilarious to me if Paratici were to buy Kulusevski once again, twice in a row for 30, if he ends up paying 35 million euros or 40 million euros, I would be beautiful. Be beautiful. He still loves Juventus. He's still helping out Juventus, and he's going to buy Kulusevski. We'll see how that ends up working out down the line. Your thoughts on losing Kulusevski? Let me know in the comment section down below. Apologize, my voice is still going out, and I heard that I sound like a 15-year-old boy right then. Anyway, let's continue on with the next bit of news that we have for today. Romeo Gnesti is talking about Bentancur in this Aston Villa situation. Aston Villa could raise their offer for Bentancur. It seems the English club are not giving up on the player and want to raise their offers. So we'll see how much money they'll end up getting to for the Uruguayan. Continuing off of that, though, Fabrizio Romano says that Juventus have received Aston Villa's official bid for Rodrigo Bentancur at 20 million euros plus another 5 million add-ons. Not enough to accept yet, as Juve will pay 30% to Boca Juniors. Then going off of that, it says Juventus are monitoring Dejan Zakaria and Nahitan Nandez in case they sell a midfielder. Here's the thing. Would anything work out more perfectly than sending out a couple players? I know there's some people, it's torn when it comes to Kulusevski. I don't know. Like I'm right there. I'm above 50%, about 55, 60%, and liking Kulusevski, wanting to keep him. While Bentancur to me is much lower. He's one of those guys that to me is on the, okay, let's move him. If we can move him, let's get that thing rolling. So how beautiful would it be to send Bentancur off, be done with that situation, and then add in a player like Dejan Zakaria? I would love to have him here. That's a player that we're going to look at potentially, big time once the, we'll see. I don't know, right? Honestly, Dejan Zakaria adding in right now would be huge, because maybe there's some serious thought to the midfielders coming in the summer. And I almost want to laugh because it seems so unrealistic, but sometimes the heavens smile down on you, and Juventus is maybe potentially in the wake of this right now. Talking about Pogba, talking about Frenkie de Jong coming into a Juventus. How amazing would that be, right? But as it stands right now, Dejan Zakaria would be, to me, what I looked at when Tchouaméni really fell off the table, really, because he seems to be going either to the Premier League or to like a PSG or somebody of that nature. It's unfortunate because I like Tchouaméni a lot. But Dejan Zakaria is a good second option, and he would be a massive get, I think, if you could get him in the springtime. Especially he didn't want to really move until the summer comes around. And if you get to change his mind and he comes here now, talk about a boost. Talk about a boost for that midfield and how much better we would feel about Juventus competing at the end of the season. Like, I think right now the added addition of Vlahovic, obviously you have to feel pretty confident about making top four, which, fingers crossed, hopefully that works out. But regardless, if you bring in Zakaria, like, if some things roll against Inter's way, out of Inter's fortune, who knows? Who knows, right? I don't want to sound like Homer guy. That's not what I do here. That's not what we do here. But we're riding a high right now. We're riding a high, and I think this is as realistic as it can be, a very positive momentum for Juventus. Now let's continue on. Going off of Zakaria, Fabrizio Romano goes on to say Dejan Zakaria and Nahitan Nandez are both in Juventus' list for the final days of the window, in case Rodrigo Bentancur or Artur Melo will leave this week. Zakaria is Allegri's favorite option, but it depends on the price fee. Premier League move for him seems unlikely for right now. So that's good. A Premier League move, so that seems to really close down that window of what Juventus, and make Juventus really look a lot better in Zakaria's eye, right? To go play for one of the premier clubs of the world, right? Juventus. So obviously would love to see that. Love to see Zakaria maybe he gets a little push. Maybe gets a little pushy push. You know what I'm saying? Gets pushed in Juventus' direction. Maybe he starts to feel that maybe his club will end up wanting to sell him. We'll see. We'll keep that monitored right now, because to me, it's about Zakaria. I know Nandez is thrown in there, but I'm ignoring Nandez because I'm not interested in it. I know some people may disagree with me. There's not a lot of you, honestly. I haven't seen a lot of you really talking about it, but Juventus, for some reason, seem to disagree with me. Maybe, hopefully I'm wrong if Nandez does come in, but I'm overlooking it right now. I'm just looking at Zakaria. I only have eyes for you, Zakaria. That's right. Anyway, for right now, obviously, there's my eyes are looking elsewhere once the summer comes. And then we move on. Romeo Gnesti is talking about the situation, and I apologize. What happened there? I just like I froze. I broke down. No, I not froze. I like my computer stopped working. My internal computer. Anyway, now there's too many theories that I'm a robot. Anyway, also today on the development of the Morata Barca front, no agreement between Atleti and Barca. Road more and more uphill, and the permanence of the striker in Turin is more and more probable. And that's a weird statement to use, or weird wording, Romeo, and I trust you. You're number one in the book when it comes to this kind of stuff. But when you say permanence, I think you mean is temporary. Just a temporary return to Juventus seems more and more likely, given the next couple of days. So we'll see how that, or a couple of days, next couple of months while he'll be here, and then he'll start a new journey somewhere else. Let's continue on. The next topic of the day is a topic that makes me angry, and that is, of course, Calcio Mercato, talking about Aaron Ramsey and his situation. He's just being a complete AH when it comes to Juventus. It's now very, very likely that Ramsey will stay at the club after refusing 5 different offers. Like, this is the one move that we expected to happen, right? This is the one move, not this move, but this is the one player that we expected something to happen with, right? For him to move on, go to his new club, go be happy, leave Juventus in peace. Give us the space that we need, open up that midfield, and here he goes, Aaron Ramsey being the... I don't want to talk negatively about Juventus players, but dear Lord, this guy makes me upset, and he makes me frustrated. Just leave. You don't want to be at Juventus. Obviously, Juventus doesn't want you here. Allegri has no plan for you. There is no plan for Aaron Ramsey in this situation. Move on. Find somewhere. Find your spot. Plant your flag. Continue to play for Wales, because we know you're going to, and act like you're a decent player, and then let's move on. Let's be done with it, because the more and more you do this, and the more you continue to stay at Juventus, the more perturbed the fans get, the more perturbed I'm sure the management gets, and just more and more like talk about like burning bridges with a fan base. Could you imagine, like, if some of these players, Higuain, Matuidi, and stuff like that, if they really fought as much as he did? There's still love for Higuain and Matuidi and players like that. Like, Aaron Ramsey is leaving a sour taste in, I think, all fans' mouths. And at this point, I mean, he never contributed anything that either of those two players did. So it's a bad look, and it's a bad I don't know. It's just a bad situation for everybody involved right now. And then finally, the last bit of the news for today is Romeo Guidetti is saying that Radu Dragusin, is getting closer to joining Salernitana on loan until the end of the season. So the Romanian player will continue to hopefully play, maybe help give Salernitana a boost as they try to claw their way out of the bottom 3. Are they in the bottom 3? I want to say they're in the bottom 3. It seems likely. But I'm thinking, because I went so long without looking at the table because of Juventus, and I was like, I'm not going to look at it. We're just going to play it through. We're going to see how it works. So that's where we are right now. Anyway, so I haven't really paid attention to the bottom 3 as well. I want to say they're there. But anyway, Radu Dragusin will try to go help out Salernitana in their journey to stay in Serie A. So hopefully he can get some good play and good run and to continue to develop as a player from there. Anyway, guys, that's all the news I have for you today. I appreciate all your comments and thoughts on these topics that we talked about in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts about Kulusevski, Bentancur, Ramsey being what he is, and then obviously the additions. Could we get Zakaria? Let me know if you're high on any of these players. Also, let me know if you're excited about the Juventus jersey giveaway of Dusan Vlahovic that we are giving away here on the channel in the comment section down below. And, of course, share it on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Bianconeri on Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. Make sure you follow me at Justin Sofro on Twitter as well. And we'll see you guys next time. Forza Juve. Forza Bianconeri.